Would you rather? It's a question everyone loves. It's a question that pricks up ears and makes everyone come to attention. Everyone loves a good would you rather question. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. And before we get started, I want to encourage you all, leave your best would you rather questions and conundrums in the comments down below. Make them horrible, make them weird, make them whatever you want. Just leave your best ones in the comments down below, and maybe in a future video, I will answer some of them. Anyway, we're starting here. Receive a life prison sentence or receive the death penalty. I'm taking life prison sentence simply because that just seems like the reason. Wow, 55% said death penalty? What the fuck's wrong with people? I would rather be alive than dead. I don't care if I'm living in prison. At least I'm still alive. Why would someone want to be dead instead? That's ridiculous. Have the hottest spouse or have the smartest spouse? That's a tough one. Hottest spouse gives you a lot of bragging rights, I suppose. I guess you're going to have a great sex life. Smartest spouse, that can be very good as well. That means you're going to be married to the smartest person in the world, essentially. I feel like that outweighs hottest spouse. Because just being married to the hottest person doesn't really gain you anything other than street cred. Whereas smartest spouse, I'm not even talking like from a personal, like, oh, what's the better relationship? I'm just thinking, like, if you're married to the smartest person in the world, there's going to be a lot of benefits that come with that. You're going to have a pretty good life because this person's going to, yeah, that's no-brainer. Honestly, it's no-brainer. The 46 people who said hottest are morons who just aren't smart at all. Obviously, they're not the smartest spouses. Be able to fly planes or be able to sail boats. I feel like sailing a boat's easy. Like, I feel like it's really easy. Oh, I'm on a boat. I'm in the water. It goes. That seems easy. I could do that anyway. So I'm going to say planes. That seems much harder. Have no one come to your wedding or have no one come to your birthdays. Well, it depends because, like, I don't know. I don't usually have birthday parties anyway. Like, it's not really a thing okay, some family get together, but it's not really like, I don't know. I don't purposely do things for my birthday usually. I feel like no one coming to your wedding. It depends, I guess. I guess we're saying we're inviting people. We're inviting people to my birthday and no one turns up, or we're inviting people to my wedding and no one turns up. I feel like the wedding one's sadder, but at least it's only one time. Wedding, I mean, I've been married once. If I get married again, like, well, I've already had my I'm doing the wedding. It's a one-time thing. You can have a wedding with, like, no one else there anyway. You could just, like, you could go elope somewhere. Right, have very bad spring allergies or have a very bad flu strain each winter. I'm going to go with the spring allergies because there's, like, pills you can take. You can take hay fever relief crap. Have your entire life made into a movie or have your entire life written in a book. Well, technically, I already have a book about my life. It's called The Epitome of Perfection, The Step-by-Step Guide to Being a Great Human Being. I wrote it when I was 16 years old. I'm going with the movie. Like, I hope I can play myself. If not, I guess not. But I'm going movie. Always rain or always snow? It depends how heavy the snow is. Like, if it's always snowing, or like always snow outside, I feel like that's better, actually, because rain is so annoying. Like, walking around and just getting pelted and soaked by rain. Like, I hate rain. Snow, I don't like snow either, but it's probably a little bit better than rain. And because there's always snow, you're going to be prepared for it. So you're not going to have issues like people getting snowed into their house. Everything's, like, the world will be ready for it. Walk everywhere or run everywhere. Well, considering that I don't remember the last time I ran somewhere. I mean, I've ran to catch someone or like catch a train, I guess, but I don't. It's not something I really do. I'm usually on time for things. I don't feel the need to run. I'm a pretty time savvy person, so I'm going to walk. Free food or free gas? Well, I don't drive, so I'm going free food. I spend probably most of my money on food, so we're going food. Win the lottery or find true love? Well, win the lottery. I mean, people win the lottery every day. I mean, people win like $10 on the lottery. So is that what we're talking about? Or do we mean we're winning a huge jackpot? Like, people win just a little bit of the lottery. And for true love, I mean, it doesn't mean it's going to last. And winning the lottery doesn't stop you finding true love. So I'm going to go win the lottery, because I feel like I can still do the love thing separately. Have any ability of your choice. Live in any movie or book series. I'm going with the ability. I don't think there's any specific movie or book series I would love to live in. I mean, the reason these things are movies or books is because something always goes wrong. Like, there's always something that goes wrong, or something that, like, goes around. Like, usually there's a reason not to live in these places. That's why they're a book. That's why they're a movie. If they were uneventful and boring, and safe, they wouldn't be on screen. They wouldn't be written down. So I'm going with an ability. I don't know what ability I'm choosing, to be honest, but ability it is. Maybe I want to stop time. Maybe I want to teleport. Maybe, I don't know. But we're doing ability. Lie for a friend cheating on their girlfriend or boyfriend, or snitch on a friend cheating on their girlfriend or boyfriend. I'm not a liar. I'm not someone who's going to lie about this, but I'm also not going to tell. I'm someone who's probably just going to remain. I wouldn't say anything. I don't like either of these options. I would not say anything. I don't think it's my place to snitch on someone. That's none of my business. And I also don't think I don't think it's right for me to lie on someone's behalf. I don't like lying for people. I don't want to be involved. So honestly, I don't know how to answer this. I guess it's which one would I rather do? Would I rather be a liar, or would I rather be a snitch? I don't know. I think I'd rather be a snitch than a liar. Maybe. I don't know. No, I'm gonna lean lie, but I'd rather not do either of them, to be honest. And by lie, I'm just talking like, I don't know anything. Like, I'll say, I don't know anything. Like, I'm not actually gonna lie. I'm not gonna say, oh, he didn't do that when he did. I'm just gonna say, I don't know anything, when maybe I do know something. But there's no way I'm gonna make something up. Be able to buy happiness or be able to buy love? That's actually a really deep question. Buy happiness or buy... How expensive are we talking these things are? Like, how expensive are these things to buy? Be able to buy happiness or buy love? I mean, technically, you can buy happiness in some ways already. You can buy happiness. You can buy things that make you happy. So, like, if you are happy when you have lots of nice cars, you can buy cars. If you're happy when you're on a holiday, you can buy a holiday. There are things you can buy. You cannot buy love, really. I mean, there are, like, some people will start to love you a lot and be attracted to you and whatever because you're buying them things. It's not real love, I would say, but you can certainly buy a little bit of it. But I would say you can kind of buy happiness already to an extent. I mean, you might not be super fulfilled. You might not be, like, super happy, but you can certainly buy things that will make you happier than you would if you didn't have the money to buy that. So I'm going to say love, simply because that's the thing you can't really actually do. Permanent summer or permanent winter? You know, a few years ago, I might have said permanent winter. I really don't like the heat. I really hate heat so much. But the last couple of winters, I've not been enjoying those at all. It's just the wetness, to be honest. It's the wetness that really bothers me. Or getting out of bed in the middle of the night when it's freezing and having to go for a pee or something. Like, that's so awful. Whereas, or even like when you go for a shower and then you're like dreading getting out the shower because it's so cold when you turn the hot water off. Whereas in the summer, you just turn the water off and get out the shower and you feel fine. Or in the summer, you just get up in the middle of the night and go for a pee and you're fine. Like, you don't have to worry about that. And so these things have been playing on my mind. Personally, I think spring is the best time of year. Spring followed by autumn/fall for you Americans. But yeah, I would say I'm going to go summer. I might regret that, but I'm going to say summer. Live on another planet or live in a private island? Private island? Why am I living on another planet? There's nothing on other planets. Well, I mean, not that we know of, not in our solar system. Like, why would I be going there? Drink Coca-Cola or only drink Pepsi? You know, I like both a lot. I'm just going to go with the classic Coca-Cola. But I don't really have much of a preference. Host a party or attend a party? Depends on the type. I like hosting, to be honest, because I like being the center of attention. I like attention, and so if I'm a host, I get more attention, so I'm going to do that. Only eat candy or only eat cake? That's a really tough one. I'm going to go cake because a lot of candies don't agree with my stomach these days. See the future but be unable to change it, or change the future but be unable to foresee the consequences. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the change the future. I think it's kind of horrible to know what's coming and be unable to change it. That's kind of one of the scary parts about death, for example, is if you know death's coming, like it's pretty scary to know one day you're going to die and not be able to change that. I just realized as well, like this is zoomed in too far. You can't even read the one on the right. That's very upsetting. Oh well. Just leave it. Change the future, be unable. Yeah, I'm gonna go change the future because at least then if that doesn't make sense actually. If I can change, like maybe I'm doing that right now. Maybe me actually making a decision here is changing the future. Like if I don't know. Basically what this is saying to me is, do I want the ability to see the future but not be able to change it? Or do I want everything to just remain the same as it is right now? That's basically what this is asking me. It's like, do you want a superpower, yes or no? Well, I guess I'm going to see the future and I'm just going to start winning the lottery and stuff. I'm just going to start, yeah, I'm doing that. Have a personal maid or have a personal assistant. I'm going with a maid. I don't like cleaning. Travel your country for free but only by train. Travel the world for free, but only by boat. Well, I don't really have... I mean, I go on the train to Edinburgh and stuff, but I don't really care that much. It's not that expensive. Travel the world for free sounds like that's a much better deal. And you can go by, like, boat. Like, a cruise ship's a boat. People go on cruises. Very luxurious. I mean, I'm going... That's like a no-brainer. Anyone choosing this is a moron. Only eat sweet food. Only eat spicy food. You know, a few years ago I would have said sweet because I didn't like spicy food, but now I eat spicy food all the time. I put chilies in everything. Like, I cook I'll put chilies in scrambled eggs. I'll put chilies in my pasta. Everything I cook, I'll make a steak. I'll throw chilies on. I just throw chilies in everything. So I'm going with spicy food. Be able to cook like a professional chef or sing like a professional singer. Well, I'm already a pretty good cook. I'm not a chef, but I'm a pretty good cook. I host dinner parties and stuff. I'm pretty good at cooking, so I don't think I need to improve that too much. But sing like a professional singer, I'm not a great singer, so I'm going to go with that one. Lose the ability to talk or lose the ability to hear? You know, that's a really hard question. I'm going to go talk. As much as I love to talk and I love the sound of my own voice, I need to go with lose the ability to talk because I feel like hearing is more important than being able to talk. Have hands for feet or have feet for hands. Hands for feet, 100%. I mean, having hands for feet would actually be very handy. Having hands for feet, you could suddenly use your feet like hands. Have a long, fulfilling career with modest success, or short but highly successful career. Definitely short and successful. Famous social media influence or famous Hollywood movie actor. Well, you gotta be the Hollywood movie actor. Lose weight by thinking or lose weight by eating. Well, I do a lot of those things. You know, I'm going to go thinking. That actually might be dangerous. I think so much. I might, like, be anorexic if I do that. Yeah, but if you lose weight by eating, then you're never going to gain weight. You're just going to keep dying. Yeah, it has to be thinking. Have no electricity. Have no indoor plumbing. That's an awful question. As much as I rely on my electricity and I would die without it, I need to go with the electricity. Like, I can't survive without an indoor toilet. Never celebrate birthdays, never celebrate holidays. I'm going to go birthdays. Marry the ugliest person or the dumbest person. I'm going to go dumbest person. Yeah. At least they can be so dumb that they'll amuse me. Only eat fruit or meat. Meat, no question. Receive a life prison sentence or the... Oh, we're back. Is this the start again? Like, is it just refreshed this? Is this... I guess not. Okay, last one. Always have a pebble in your shoe or always have wet socks. Pebble? Like, wet sock? I'm going to get trench foot or something. Oh, we're doing perfect artists. Okay, right. I'm stopping now. I've had enough of this. Maybe we'll do another one. But as I said, leave in the comments... leave some of your own... things of these, leave some of your own would you rather, some weird ones, some horrible ones, just spam them, leave as many as you can, even one comment, multiple comments, whatever, and hopefully in the future I will get around to answering them all. Until next time, goodbye.